Just this afternoon, we hosted the Homeless Memorial across from City Hall, and throughout the year, ECHO also organizes many public education projects and events like tonight's conference. Before we begin with tonight's program, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Many thanks to the Alberta Real Estate Foundation. They were one of our key funders for this event. And thanks as well to the University of Alberta and its Community Service Learning Program. Special thanks to the Edmonton Public Library, the Edmonton Community Foundation, City of Edmonton, and Homeward Trust. Also a very special thank you to our conference organizing team and to our many amazing volunteers who make this conference happen. Now I would like to invite to the stage Sharon Pasula to share with us traditional smudge and prayer.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sharon Pasula. There's a little bio in here. I won't reiterate what's in there because I'll let you read that. The only addition I'll make to that is that my choice of spirituality is I'm a follower of the Jesus way in the Anglican tradition, and I also follow Messianic and Indigenous traditions as well. So I integrate three spiritualities, and that makes me very happy. So who was at the memorial this afternoon? I know it was during work time, but thank you for coming. That was a wonderful ceremony. It was wonderful to see Donna Enright do the prayer in the Creed. My mother was a Cree speaker, but she didn't teach me because she wanted to spare me discrimination. So I might learn it sometime, but maybe when I retire, I'll have more time. So I want to welcome you, and again, thank you to the organizers for acknowledging Treaty 6 territory. I'd like to say, as an Indigenous person, welcome to, this was, originally First Peoples territory, and then subsequently became Treaty 6. So since then, we are all treaty people. So the way, because we have time constraints and there's an issue with the smoke and so forth, the way I'm going to do the blessing and the ceremony, I will light the smudge. I'll give thanks for the medicines. The medicines I'm using are sage, cedar, and tobacco. A protocol was followed. I was given tobacco beforehand. So I'll light the...
It's okay, no problem.
You can still hear me, right? Yes, we have background music. So I'll light this, I'll give thanks for the medicines, and then I'll light it, and then I'll smudge the broom. Whereas normally, ideal scenario, everyone would smudge. But I'll smudge the broom, and it will be, it is sacred, but it will just make it a little more conducive to interaction with the Creator, which is the purpose of smudging. And I've invited my friend and colleague Jim Burnett to be my Escapios, and he's going to play the drum while I'm doing the smudge, because I only have 2 hands, and it just is a really nice way to do it. So thank you for coming, and then I'll pray later, but I'll give instructions later on. So now if you would please join me, would you please stand? And if you would take your left hand and hold it facing up, and your right hand facing down, and join hands with someone. And move across the aisles and hook up. And I was taught when we hold our hand up like this, it represents receiving. And when we hold our hand facing down, it represents giving. And so this represents balance, which we need balance in our life. If we're receiving too much or we're giving too much, we get messed up. So that's what this represents. And also unity. And also when we have our hands together, we have a greater spiritual synergy. So now I'm going to pray, and I invite you to join with me or to pray in your own way. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, melech haolam. Blessed are you, Lord God, King of the universe. We thank you, Ishimanatu, that you are awesome and wonderful. Thank you, Creator, for life. Thank you, Creator, that you created us in your image. Thank you that you created us wonderful and beautiful and gifted. And we thank you, Creator, for the relative freedom and liberty that we have in this country in terms of spirituality. Thank you, Creator, that our indigenous ways are returning, that we can now, without fear of retribution, we can smudge and do our ceremonies. And I thank you, Creator, for all of these people here who have come for a good cause, who want to walk the righteous path. I ask you, Creator, that you would bless them. I invite your spirit of inspiration and revelation to come now. Thank you for the wisdom that you've given the people who will be speaking. I ask you, Creator, that you would continue to heal us. Heal us, Creator, so that our gifts will come forth, that we'll be able to see more light, the light that you have put in our spirit, that as we are healed, as we go farther on our healing journey, that the giftings will shine forth, and there'll be more healing collectively. So we just welcome you again, Creator, and we ask you to continue to be with us, and we just thank you for good reports. We thank you that more and more people are being housed, and I just ask you, Creator, that you would bring to the knowledge of the people, the settler communities, that before the settler communities came, there was no homelessness for our indigenous people, and that this is now an issue that everyone needs to address. So we just want to thank you, Creator, for the gift of creativity, and we just call the resources from the people, from the land. We call resources from the north, the south, the east, and the west to provide what is needful and helpful and what is right and just for the indigenous people and the homeless people. So we ask you, Creator, that you would bless all the people who have no solid place for home. Some choose to be that way. And we ask you, we pray for those ones, Creator, that you would heal them, put a desire in their hearts to become part of community. We know they have their own community, but we know we're missing them. So we thank you for this community here, Creator, and we just ask you to bless all the artisans out there, and we commit this self and this ourselves and this conference into your hands. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Hi. Amen. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you very much, Sharon.